did too. If a baby had a rash, she would dust their bottoms with cornstarch that she had browned in a cast iron frying pan. If you had almost anything else, watch out, it was time for an enema. The bag and the tube hung by the toilet, ready for use. My little brother had croup a lot, so along with the vaporizer and Vicks, she had him drink coffee.
You remember Gary?
Yeah. Yeah, used to sound like a little foghorn.
Really?
And why, you know why Grandma gave him coffee? Well, I mean, I don't think she understood the medical, but coffee opens up the capillaries, opens up your, it opens up your capillaries. Your blood starts rushing. It's a stimulant.
To let you breathe.
Huh?
That's to let you breathe.
Yeah. She was a sweet, loving, very hard-working, small but strong, soft-spoken woman who had a hard life with a husband who we heard drank, had a mean temper and bad headaches. He was verbally and physically abusive. Aunt Marion had such bad memories of her father that she refused to tell me any of the memories she lived with, except to say that once, because he demanded silence at meals, and Aunt Connie, who she quoted to be a mouthy kid, continued to talk, he hung her up by her clothes on a nail on the wall. Did you know that? That was your mother. It was said that he had epilepsy. However, we now wonder if he suffered from what we know to be a genetic disease that runs in the family, cavernous angioma, where malfunctioning blood vessels collect in the brain and form benign tumors, diagnosed in Ellen Halvorson and her son Mark. Now, I got his death certificate. I'll talk to you about that later. Grandma developed dementia towards the end of her life and very often stayed with family who could watch over her. I remember waking up in the middle of the night in the house on L Street to my grandmother's raised voice telling my mother to get everyone out of the house because it was on fire. When I got to the kitchen, my mother was turning the knobs on the gas stove off and trying to calm her mother down. My grandmother had turned all the knobs on without lighting the burners, and the fumes of gas were filling the room. Thank goodness she didn't strike a match. She was the one who taught each of her grandchildren a Spanish song, Mendango. She would twist both hands, fingers up, and sing, Mendango, Mendango, Musuela. Well, here's what I said. There's another verse after that, but I would surely butcher it if I tried to write it down.
Do it, Ellen. Sing it.
Mendango, Mendango, Musuela.
Perguito que vengo de ver, perguito que vengo.
I could never get it straight.
Perguito que vengo de ver. I don't know.
She obviously